Puneet, if you just see this week is full of IPOs that we are looking at, to 31 IPOs just in the overall space. And today specifically, we have 4 IPOs in focus. Let me start off with Anand Rathi first. Now, if you look at Anand Rathi, the key IPO details are flashing over here. This is the price band of 393 to 404 that we are seeing with an IPO size of around 745 crore. Do note that this is a total fresh issue IPO that we are looking at. But on to the key benefits and the risk that we should watch out for. Now, in terms of key strengths, as we see Anand Rathi, it has been a player in terms of, where its full service offering goes in terms of broking, in terms of mutual fund business as well. So it has diversified revenue streams considering that. But on to the key weaknesses, if we are looking at any terms of slowdown in markets would impact its business, that is something that we should be anticipating for. And even high regulations via SEBI is something that would pose as a risk. Second one on the radar is something like a Seshai Tech. Now over here, this is with a price band of 402 to 423 that we are looking at. This contains of a fresh issue of 480 crore of the total IPO size of 813 crore. Now on to the benefits, or rather the strengths and weaknesses of this one. Now it has a leadership position in the payment solution industry, while it also has long-standing relationships with large customer base. However, if you look at the weakness, about 84% of its revenue is from the BFSI industry. So this poses a concentration risk. In fact, if you look at the top 5 to top 10 customers also, they contribute about 66% of their total revenue. So keep this one on the radar as well. The third one in focus is now Jaro Institute of Technology, which provides high education solutions. Now, this comes with a price band of 846 to 890. This is with a fresh issue of 170 crore of the total issue size of 450 crore. Now, they'll be using this funds for marketing, clearing debt and general corporate purposes. But onto the key strengths of this one, it has a market leading position as well as a strong client base. But on the weakness side, if we see, it derives 81% of its revenue through its top 10 customers, and it is entirely dependent on its partner institutions for academic content that we see. Last one in the radar is Solar World. Now, over here, if you look at the fresh issue, that is about 440 crore of the total IPO size of 490 crore. Quickly walking through the strengths and weakness of this one, we are seeing a robust order book of around 2,200 crore plus. But on the weakness side, if we see, the top 10 customers account for about 100% of its revenue. So this is the overall picture that we are seeing for these top IPOs today.